I'm Michale Graves.
I'm Loki, play guitar for Michale Graves. And this is Hailing.
It's our van. We're on the beginning of the end tour. It's an 80-plus city U.S. tour that crosses the fruited plains of America.
Well, welcome to the cockpit. There's 5 dudes traveling with us. So we're a 4-piece band, and we got another guy who's all around jack of all trades, master of none. He's our videographer and merch guy, is what we like to call him. So yeah, we pretty much have, all 5 of us can drive. We don't really have many overdrives this tour, so it's not a huge deal. We try to keep it to like a 3-driver rotation, 3 hours each. You know, that pretty much is the best way to do it. No one gets too tired that way.
This seat's very important. Let me just jump over here. This seat's very important to us, the way that we run our operation. There's always some sort of co-pilot. Co-pilot's job has always been to help out the driver, keep him awake, help with directions, help with controls, so that the driver can remain awake and focused, and we can get to where we have to get safe and sound.
No narcoleptics in there.
There's no sleeping in this seat. That's the rule of our van.
And then, you know, to keep ourselves entertained, we got, you know, Spotify. We got the transmitter here. It's a pretty bumping system.
XM satellite radio.
Yeah, XM satellite radio. We got a DVD player up in here for the passengers, and it'll show up in here. We don't watch that when we drive, ever.
Nope.
But yeah, man, most of the time we're just jamming out Spotify or you know, just listening to XM. My landlord happens to be Luke Carl from Sirius XM, Ozzy's Boneyard, so I like to listen to Luke, and he reminds me that my rent is due.
If we were watching, say, The Wedding Singer on these screens, which we don't, we turn it off when Luke Carl comes on.
Right.
But we don't watch anything while we're driving.
Man, there's been... we named the van Hailing because there's been a lot of Van Halen been rocked out lately. Just for whatever reason, I don't know what it is. Even when we turn XM on, Van Halen's on.
Yeah.
You know, so...
Lately I've been on an 80s kick anyway, like lots of Guns N' Roses, Van Halen, Ozzy Osbourne,
basically
Cinderella.
Nothing new. I've been listening to In Flames. When I'm driving, it's pretty metal up here. In Flames, just At the Gates, Decapitated. We don't put that in the back because no one else likes that.
I only drove once so far.
But yeah, so we got a power converter too, so if everyone wants to charge their freaking phone, so everyone charges them in here. It's got USB plus real outlets, so everyone's charging all their stuff. We can have the laptop up here. When we get to the back, I'll show you really why I love the power converter.
This seat works. I never sit in this seat. Oh, there it is.
Back here, when I'm not driving, I'm the tour manager of the tour also, so this is the tour manager seat. If I'm not driving, I sit here. You can make fun of the minivan all you want, but this is better than first class on an airplane, dude. I'm back here, I got my armrest, I got my laptop, I'm advancing shows, I'm seeing what the hell's happening, lining up interviews such as yourself. This is where the magic happens right here for the tour manager. And it's roomy, I got leg space, I can spread out my legs all the way. We got all sorts of neck pillows, want to lay back, just chill out. You know, the seats recline back. This is awesome. You know?
First class.
First class.
Business at least.
This is where the DVD player shoots out. We just watch movies, whatever. We can stream stuff from the computer up there. When I'm driving, look, this is the drummer's seat.
This is Tony's seat. This is Tony
sits here.
Baptist's seat. This is the drummer's seat.
If I'm driving, then our videographer / everything guy, Arturo, he sits here. And for the most part, Dean sits is shotgun guy. And then Michale Graves gets the luxurious back section.
So this is where I sit. This is kind of like my office as well. I have a lot of room to spread out. A lot of the times as well, like Loki was just saying, he's the tour manager, he's central operations, and as we have sometimes, usually 6 hours in the car, for him and I to be able to effectively communicate right here. is again key to success, and it really helps make things roll. You know, I put up my sticky notes over here. I have a pocket right here of stuff. I can put my laptop here, and I can spread out my papers as I would do at home in an office. So it's comfortable, it's safe, and that's another thing that I like about the minivan, as opposed to when we were traveling in the 15-passenger van. Everybody has a seatbelt, and it feels a lot more safe, if you will. Well, I've been on. I'm trying to get strong again after I injured myself last year. I've really been hitting the gym hard. I'm trying to gain weight, so I always have some sort of protein drink so that I can continually feed my body protein, and I always have water around so that I can stay hydrated as well. Because the way that we perform, for example, the way that we perform and the high performance that the level of performance I'm trying to reach takes a lot of water.
So in the back is everything that's too expensive or too fragile to really throw into the trailer. I mean, I know it's got a Pelican case, but our videographer has some really nice stuff going on here. We like to shoot a lot of stuff. We're doing a documentary probably of the tour. So all the stuff that's just we need to take in and out of the trailer, kind of too fragile, we just keep back here. Our personal items just stay back here that we need to reach every day from the van. Not a lot of space, but we didn't really need a lot of space for our personal stuff. You know, it kind of...
Which is another good thing about having a minivan such as this, because the more space that you start to have, sometimes the more things that you bring with you. And so traveling like this in a slimmed down way really helps you travel light and be, again, more effective in what you're doing, so that you're
not be so cluttered.
Right. There's not many things you need out here.
All right, so this is all the gear I have left after everything got stolen last year. So this is all we carry. No, I'm kidding. Everything's been loaded in already. The pack is tight. I am a Tetris master. I am the facilitator of the pack. It's really packed in from all the way to the back to right here, just straight up wall.
There's approximately 2,300 pounds worth of gear.
Yes, we weighed it. But yeah, this is all the luggage, all the stuff that we don't need instant access to. It all goes back here, including the gear.
The reason that Loki is in charge of this is because he has 15 plus years doing this, and the pack is very, very important. It affects the gas mileage, it affects the tires, it affects the way that the vehicle performs. So Loki has the knowledge to know how to spread out the weight back there to, again, safely and effectively get us to where we need to get.
Yeah, the pack really, a lot of people, they don't even think about the safety issues, about where the weight should be, and I'm just big on making sure everything is where it's supposed to be.
Because we don't want to die.
Right.
Yet.
Because
things are going good. Well, thanks for checking out our Van Halen. And for all things Michael Graves and what we're doing, check out officialmichaelgraves.com. You can also go to hydraulicentertainment.com. There's all sorts of music, videos, cheap downloads, and everything else that you might need as far as Michael Graves is concerned.
We've been a lot better with our Facebook live feed, so check out our Facebook page. It's been more entertaining this year than previous years.
Facebook.com. Ooh, I spit. Did you see that? Facebook.com/Michael Graves. But officialmichaelgraves.com, that will lead you to all doors.